What's up, man? You've been watching the news for like 5 minutes. You okay?
No, they just said poetry is nonsense. That's rubbish.
Of course it's nonsense. It actually doesn't have to make any sense. Do you even know what poetry is?
Well, I guess I don't.
Well, me neither, so let's ask people. Someone has to read poetry nowadays. What's poetry? What's poetry? What's poetry? What's poetry? What's poetry?
Well, it's actually...
What? Wait, you know what poetry is?
Well, of course. Can't you tell that I, myself, am a poet?
Not really.
Well, poetry came before literacy itself, and was originally performed live. Then, throughout the late 20th century to now, it has become very free verse. The most common form of poetry is called a sonnet, but many nations have strong poetic traditions, like Japan with the haiku. But today's more serious poetry is written by very smart and highly literate people for those of the same nature. Rhyming is even viewed as a cheap tool for some people nowadays, but rhyming poems are still kicking around pretty healthily.
So, poetry can be anything?
Anything.
So, can it take form of humans and conquer the world?
What? No.
Are we really talking to a gorilla that's in prison?
Touché. So, what's poetry?
Dude, I don't know. I don't think anyone knows, really.
Poem. I mean, think about this. When's the last time somebody read you a poem, right? How cool is this? I need you to close your eyes though, because I really want you to listen to the words of this poem. It's such a powerful poem. It's one that has inspired me for many years, and I hope it can inspire you too, but I really need you to listen to the words. So please close your eyes, stop everything you're doing, close your eyes just for a moment and just listen to the words. Here we go. To laugh is to risk appearing the fool. To weep is to risk being called sentimental. To reach out to another is to risk involvement. To expose feelings is to risk showing your true self. To place your ideas and dreams before the crowd is to risk being called naive. To love is to risk not being loved in return. To live is to risk dying. To hope is to risk despair. To try is to risk failure. But risks must be taken, because the greatest risk in life is to risk nothing at all. The person who risks nothing, does nothing, has nothing, is nothing, becomes nothing. He may avoid suffering and sorrow, but he simply cannot learn, feel, change, grow, or love. Chained by his certitude, he is a slave. He has forfeited his freedom. Only the person who risks is truly free.
Táctica y estrategia.
Do you think poetry can change our life?
Hello. In my opinion, poetry can't change my life. For example, poetry is like to stand up and say things that, like, get out of your heart. But it can be things very beautiful, but it can't change my life.
¿Tú crees que la poesía puede cambiar tu vida?
Sí, la poesía nos puede cambiar la vida en la medida en que nos ayuda a comprender y a ver cosas hermosas que cada día, en el día a día, no alcanzamos a observar. Un lindo atardecer, una linda lluvia, el escurecerse, tantas cosas que no aprendemos a valorar si no nos estamos inspirando y construyendo un mundo mejor.
No matter the language you speak, do poetry.
Bonjour, moi j'appelle Thomas. Et toi?
Hola, llamo Matías.
Hello, my name is Samuel.
The end.